What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Yeah.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank Nadawa, Erdy, Tiny Eng, Whiplash, Skeeve, Dico Reborn, Quitopia, Chaos, Endel, Dark Manager, Jenica, Number 5 for being over to our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com. So see the link in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And today, I'm struggling a bit. I'm doing my best. I haven't been feeling well this past week, so I'm going to do a build that will hopefully just kind of take care of itself.
Okay.
It's been a while since we've done Vortex. Vortex loaded mine shenanigans.
Some of my favorite.
They're good, and they work well. Do I even care about what shield that I have? Really? What's your favorite color?
It depends on the day.
Today.
Today?
Today.
Today. Temporal.
Temporal is a color?
Temporal's my favorite color.
Temporal is your favorite color. Okay. I learned a lot about James and colors today.
Today.
Not tomorrow. Today.
Today. Correct.
Okay. If I'm doing loaded mines, I'm gonna grab the architect. Because I want big fireball of destiny to do what it does. Keep me safe. Then I just need that supply train to come take me out.
Oh, turret specialist.
It's not the one we're looking for, as it turns out.
It's not.
It's not.
No. That's fine. My ally specialist will be on the next level.
On the next one?
Yeah, next level. Just wrong one. Oh, that's a wrong blue entirely.
Well, you said it was gonna be here. Where'd it go?
I'm sorry, I was wrong.
What if I hit Wonder Earl?
I mean, oh, there's an ally. That was close.
Well, we need the mines, so I'll
We
grab
do need
the
the
mines. Maybe that will encourage it to show up properly.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Well, look, I clearly don't know how it works, so I'm just taking my best guesses. Well,
Loaded mine.
Loaded mines immediately. You know what? I'm gonna do some cheeky re-rolling.
Polar inversion's not bad. Candescence is not bad. Elegant construction's not bad.
Polar inversion is kind of bad.
Oh, right, because you don't want it to pull it into the mine.
No, I do want to pull it into the mine, and that's what it is by default. Polar inversion reverses it, so it would knock it away.
My bad. I'll take the candescence for now. That helps you now, before you get the mines crazy.
Then I will need to get charge shots so I can get charge mines. That's a
big piece
factor.
Of it, yeah.
And then I did ask you what your favorite color was, but I might get rid of the shield entirely so that I can get vital bond to keep my mines up longer.
Well, there's rapid reconstruction if you're.
It is literally right there as I was saying it. So
it's not a bad one to do. Look, and you get to keep your color.
Let's see. Just reminding myself. Yeah, skills charge level, modifiers to blast radius, yada yada yada. I got blast radius right here. But then also there's also efficiency, and at a certain point I probably won't be firing much anymore.
Yeah, eventually.
Carry the 2 plus 7 divided by 3, improved thrusters.
Well, the efficiency is also now less good than it used to be because you no longer have a shield.
Yeah.
It's still not bad, but
it's still plenty fine.
It is. Oh, Ultra C.
Lots of good things. Deadly Weight gets us closer to Blink. Magnitude, we need to get to Charge Shot. Yep. Elegant Construction is just good.
And gets you to Overseer.
Yeah. Let's get
the Magnitude first, I think. Boost!
Hyper boost.
Oh, those beautiful rainbows.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
You can almost taste them. Payload.
Taste the rainbow, weather hackers.
Weather hackers?
Yeah. That's a reference that some people will get.
I normally get references, but that
No,
one
it's-
befuddled me.
It's a HoloLive reference.
Ah,
Old HoloLive reference.
that's fair. I don't get all of those.
Efficiency's not bad.
The purge is also good, so I can work on getting deflag. I know you're looking at.
I always look at the widow, looking for a good widow. But...
I think the regen and the purge are too good.
Okay.
I'll get the purge early on, I think, to work on opening the way to deflag.
Yep.
So yeah, on the topic of not getting HoloLive things, the only thing I'm aware of now is that there's, I don't even, because I know there's different agencies, I'm not familiar with much, but I just know there's a lot of like dramatic things going on, and Moist Critical is covering them now, so you know they're really getting spotlit.
That is Niji Sanji. Is
I'm told they're not nice.
no, they're not good.
Okay.
And one of their biggest talents recently, the term that they use in VTube in the VTuber agency space is graduated.
Yeah.
They don't like to say they quit, they were fired, they retired. They just use graduated.
Which is, I've always considered weird, but, you do you.
Yeah. Well, it's because they kind of want to imply, like, the reason you won't see them anymore is, whatever XYZ. They're not
Because
gone. They're
contract
just,
negotiations broke
yeah,
down.
they've moved on to something else. But, partly because the agencies, it's like, this is the character, but the character is the streamer, right? So you don't talk about the person behind the streamer. You don't talk about where they're going after this or who they were before this.
Sure.
So it's a whole thing. But long story super short, one of their biggest talents kind of went radio silent last November. And for the longest time, we didn't really know what was going on. But obviously, it's one of those things where, as we are not directly involved, right? We're not the talent. We're not the company.
Yeah.
So everything we hear is hearsay. There was some drama about a lot of things that the company was doing. And Selene, the talent in question, may or may not have been doing things against policy, though the more we hear, the more it sounds like anything that she did against policy was because they weren't doing their job in the first place. So it was like things like she'd have to, when you're with an agency, you have to get permissions in order to stream a game, right? Like Nova Drift, right?
Sure.
We're gonna stream Nova Drift because we're gonna stream Nova Drift. Because that's just, we don't have to answer to anyone. Current specialist again. If someone from like HoloLive or Niji Sanji wants to stream Nova Drift, they have to get express permission from Chimeric to be allowed to stream it. Don't know if that's specifically like a Japan thing or if it's just the way the agencies decided they wanted to do it. I'm not 100% certain on that aspect. But the point is, they have to have the permissions to do it.
Sure.
The way that Niji Sanji wants their talents to do it is like, hey, if you want to stream a game, you tell your manager will reach out to the developers to get you your permission.
Yeah.
And get it all in writing. And then your manager will tell you, okay, well, you have permissions now, you can go ahead and stream it. Selene likely Selen's manager apparently had a history of, not doing their job. So, she'd be like, hey, I want to stream XYZ. And it would be months and months and months of just nothing. So Selen would be like, hey, I'm going to contact the developer directly, and here's an email from Chimeric saying, yeah, I can stream Nova Drift. And Niji-sanji is like, well, that's not how we do it. So they look at her as if she's breaking the rules. As an example, there's other things too, but it's usually it's permission-based things that were the question mark here.
Yeah. Oh well. I watched the Charlie's video, Moist Critical, and I guess a lot of it stemmed from she wanted to do a music video that she worked really hard on, and the company wouldn't fund it, so she funded it out of her own pocket and then posted it, and then they made her take it down like less than a day later.
Yeah.
And then she was just
claiming something that she didn't have proper permissions for all of the talents involved in the music video. But it's because she did. She went and did it herself because the company wouldn't help her do it. Also, boost.
Yeah, and then I guess like it got wild from there.
It got wild. I started that with long story short and then made it a long story. I apologize. Yeah. I do that too often. Oh, burnout reactors. You gonna take it?
I think I want to wait until I have Vital Bond before I even consider it. But once I do, I will consider it. You know what? Let's
D-flag's good.
D-flag, Grandeur.
Grandeur's not bad, but don't fall into the trap. Just take the D-flag. Don't get greedy.
Grandeur's not a trap. It's the solution.
So anyway, Selen went into the hospital over everything, and the company basically tried to throw her and other talents under the bus over this whole thing. Yeah. And Selen was just like, hey, I'm done. Here's my statement on the whole thing. Whatever, I'm going to move on with my life. And then Niji-sanji keeps poking and prodding and putting things public that shouldn't be being put public.
Don't think I need that.
Trigger module's fine, but I know it's not what you're looking for.
There's a mod that I passed up a couple of times that I'm now regretting, which is just the final tier of the mind tree, so that way I can have access to Vital Bonds. I passed it up a couple of times in lieu of other things, but now that I'm just like, I'll take it now, and the game's just like, you had your chance.
So yeah, regardless of whether or not there is actually any fault on Selen is a question mark that we're never going to have the proper answer to because we're not, directly involved here.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not that is a thing, the fact of the matter is that Niji-sanji as a company has been harassing her over this with a lot of things, including one of the most recent ones being she went to do her first monetized video as her solo.
Oh yeah, and then they put like a rivaling thing, just being like, look how bad she sucks. We forced our other people in our organization to put this out.
Right. And it's one of those things where it's like the video went live like just after she did. It's like you can't tell me that wasn't done on purpose. Like it was put out at the exact time to be like to try to push her buttons, which
it just feels very very high school, I guess. I don't know.
Very high school for a company that should be far more professional than this. I mean, there's also question marks now if some of the things in that video from Niji-sanji may have just straight up been illegal. Like,
yeah, well, I heard that they were airing out details that were supposed to be private.
Correct.
While saying that she did the opposite.
Right, exactly. So it's like, regardless of exactly what's going on, Niji-sanji is not handling this correctly.
Vital Bond.
Oh,
We
Vital
got
Bond.
there.
There you go. And there's also Absorption if you want to be super safe. And a Hypermetabolism.
Hypermetabolism. Now that I have Vital Bond, I feel like I can get a Hypermetabolism and then get Burnout Reactors, I think is the order I would like to do it.
Yeah, probably.
If I see Burnout Reactors first, I would maybe consider it, but I don't know. Even without Burnout Reactors, my mines are still kind of exploding pretty well. They're exploding because I'm auto mining. I should actually turn auto mines off.
Oh, that's true.
It was fine up until then, but we will.
Up to. There you go.
Up to chop chop. So now, if I go boop, let's see how long it lasts. Well, without getting headbutt.
Yeah, right.
No, it's still about that long.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, go subscribe to Doki Bird on Twitch and YouTube because she's a fantastic content creator, and all this drama isn't deserved.
Yeah, and then if you got extra time on your hands, like, comment,
subscribe
subscribe
here
to
too.
this channel. It's like
Adaptive armor is just solid.
Fine. I'm trying to remember if
weapon fire rate affects the charge rate. Does it still affect it if it's a mine?
That's what I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna say yes for the purposes of it's something that I can click on.
Yeah. It looks like maybe. Man, those lightnings right when it first pops are very impressive.
It's very zippy zappy, which is the nice thing about this build. It's like it'll find somebody to get. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn auto mines back on because it's roughly the correct timing.
Yep.
And that way I can focus more on just kind of getting out of the way, doing my thing. I don't have to worry about micromanaging mines at the moment. The whole purpose of me doing this, other than I haven't done Vortex in a little while, was because it was just something easy to do while I'm not feeling particularly well, and getting into the weeds of mine micromanagement, I'm just like, it's...
Careful about flying through those.
Yeah. Alright. Try to not be in the way of all of the things happening. Beautiful.
Handled it.
Well,
there's absorption if you want to be super safe. There's burnout reactors.
Well, the burnout reactors are scary because, as we can see, they're not lasting that long. And that's with them taking 2 damage a second, and this would make them take 8 damage a second. So I think burnout reactors is a trap, and I think I figured this out every time, but only after I take it, and I think I have to finally maybe one day learn my lesson.
Oh, hush. You just followed that bullet for a while.
Yeah, look, me and the bullet, we're just chilling. So I'm sure there'll be people in the comments being like, you can make it work if you just do this. It's so obvious. And I'm just like, I don't care. I just don't care, man. 4-star. See, like, this is nice. Everything's happening. It's fine. This is great.
Yeah.
Why stress yourself out? Just have yourself a calm old time. Setting fires in space. Rancor. Give me plating and slowness. Give me plating and slowness, or give me death. But the plating is to prevent death, so.
Oh, right.
It's really some mixed messages. Okay. The old D flag taking care of business over there. Alright. So how far does this one go?
Yes.
Alright then.
It goes yes.
It goes yes. You know what? Let's get some targeting. Let the little guys that fly off be able to find somebody. All right. This guy
Charge.
He is getting zipped and zapped.
And a boost.
Boost to charge. Meta boost. And there we go. And it's like we have our own little space rave going on.
Oh, spave.
The old spave. Triple tap is a mistake as far as my shots are concerned, but I think it is a pure benefit to the mines. And I'm not shooting my own very often. So... Yeah, this seems fine. So then if I fire it, then I just go, blah, blah. It's even hard to see what I did because the mine ones are just going so hard right now. Just clearing the screen constantly. Hidden power, let's go.
Don't do it.
Okay, I'll get guidance.
Don't do it.
You don't want me to get guidance?
Don't do it. What do you need guidance for?
So the little vortexes that come off can home in better, but I can get like last stand or something.
Yeah, you'd have to lose like rate of fire for that.
Not really.
I mean, yeah.
Not like really.
It's like 5%.
Yeah, that's like not really.
It's like 5%.
I don't know. In this economy, 5% is more like 3%.
I mean, look at all those. Look at all those. No, in this economy, 5% is like 20%.
It depends on what side of the fence you're looking at it on. It's like I'm paying for 5%, but I only get 3%. What do I want at this point in my life?
Candy.
Do I just hold? Maybe I just hold.
Just hold? Well, didn't you say you were maybe thinking about Overseer?
Yeah, but I've seen Overseer, and then I thought better of it. I'm just like, I don't need it. It only gives me, like, extra mines. And if I was doing, like, a build where I wasn't charging my mines, and if I was spamming them, Overseer is good. You get more mines for the shotgun. But as I'm charging, and it takes time to charge, I always get the mines back, and then it doesn't really do me any good. So I think I'm going to hold. I'll use my rerolls to find Ataraxia. Once I have Ataraxia, I'll use my rerolls for either Quantum or, like, Bravado or something. Like, there's not too much else I'd be looking for. Maybe, a niche, just, you know, as much mind power as I can mind power.
Okay.
And then we just sit on Anorexia for a while. And then we're really at the epitome of just trying to live my best life. Just kind of cruise around and let the mines handle the business. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. So while we wait for levels to accumulate and zaps to zip, well, what's been going on in James Land lately?
What's been going on in James Land lately?
Yeah, what's going on in James Land?
Just trying to think of how things go, waiting for tax money to come in so I can pay bills and stuff.
What's tax money?
And it just means that I've had smaller paychecks throughout the year so that I have money coming back rather than having to pay extra. It's...
See, I get the best of both worlds. I get the smaller paychecks and I have to pay the government.
Well, look. That's the dangers of doing the self-employed thing.
Yeah.
If you'd like to help Lee pay his taxes, link in the description for all the things.
For the things and stuff.
You know how this works. YouTube's been around long enough. We don't got to tell you what to do, but
also like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Just in case you forgot. Well, I mean, that sounds very fun and exciting.
But outside of that, we've been getting back into Sunhaven a lot, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, I saw you streaming that on Monday.
Recently picked up the new Helldivers. Helldivers is very fun. Boost. I know there's a lot of controversy with the Helldivers 2 having a bit of an invasive anti-cheat program.
Yeah.
But
I've heard tales.
Whatever. Whatevs.
Look, I have all of February to try to finish Persona 3 Reload before Final Fantasy Rebirth comes out, so all of my free time is fully occupied.
I know, I miss you.
I know, it's been a while. Okay, so I have Ataraxia, so now we use our 4 rerolls to look for specifically Bravado, Quantum,
or Evonish.
Evonish, or I'll take a Grandeur. That is a wild, ultra rare, but not the one we're looking for. Winnow would help us get there in the future at the cost of a level now. And would allow us to hard roll to try to find something better again.
Plus it makes you smaller, which makes you a harder to hit target, which is technically a safety.
You know what? I'm going to go for that. I'm going to try it.
Okay, there are 9 rerolls. Look at you.
So, turret special or mine specialist. We keep saying very specifically turret specialist.
It's true.
But I would take a mine specialist if we saw that as well.
I don't think you're gonna.
You know, I appreciate your honesty.
You had also at one point mentioned a hypermetabolism. You still haven't taken that.
Yeah, but that was when I was gonna get burnout reactors, and now I'm not going to.
Oh, that's fair. Though you've got Apex, I mean, it might still be worth. Or no, Vital Bond. I mean,
yeah.
But might still be worth picking one up.
I don't think so. Mainly because I'm already like putting out a new mine, like as the old one explodes. So I already pretty much have that maxed out. But now we just gotta get to 5 again. We'll have slightly better mines. And then any reroll we get, we will search for some specific things. Ow. Got him. Eh. Alright, he's getting zipped, he's getting zapped. There we go. I think that is maybe the most difficult of all of the bosses, just because of how restrictive it is. It's like, his patterns aren't terribly complicated, but he just, by virtue of how he works, allows you to do less. So he's kind of a jerk. Oh, almost got to 5. The mines are trying to kill me. Alright, we have 5. We never got any rerolls. But our mine should be stronger.
That's true.
Alright. So, you never gave me a real answer of how far this goes.
What are you talking about?
You just said, like, yes.
Yeah.
What is the numerical value of level that I will obtain when this run meets its end?
372.
Okay. I like the specificity. Oh yeah, drag that XP out of there. What do you think the 200 wave is going to be? That's coming up in a second.
Respect the classics.
Oh, respect the classics.
I haven't said that in a while.
This is at Seraph Scion?
Seraph Scion.
I think he just likes respect the classics because those are the only 2 bosses that my renames have never fully stuck. I tried renaming them once and I didn't like them.
I was wondering how long it would take you to notice.
Is that really the only reason?
Maybe.
I mean, I noticed immediately. I never really articulated it until now. Level 6. Will we get far enough in this run to go perma boost mode?
Ooh. If you take and pop Last Stand, yes.
Well, Last Stand will inevitably get popped at some point. I assure you.
That's true.
Alright, alright. Oh, Ultra Creature.
Oh, hello, Dreadnought.
Hello, Ultra Creature, my old friend. Ultra Creature will be your name till the end. Boom. Oh, wave 200. This isn't a classic, but it's... Having a Juggernaut there is like classic adjacent.
Yeah?
The Dreadnought's a... Or the the Bulwark. There we go. I'd get there one day. The Bulwark is a bit newer. Okay. We're over 1 million. We're chilling. We're doing our big damage.
Yeah. Pew pew laser mines.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this pew pew or is it zap zap?
Zip zap zap.
Yeah, I don't know what the appropriate onomatopoeia would be. I think zip zap. It's probably the. a zip and a zap. It's just a zip to the left. Da 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 da.
And a zap to the right.
Put your hands on your zip. Wait, no. Actually,
No.
I regretted that one immediately.
And DMC in time. Oh, what have you done?
Just showing everyone the dangers of having a mouth that moves faster than his brain. That's all. Normally I have a good cap on it, except when I'm, you know, otherwise distracted playing a video game, and then it goes away for some reason.
Yeah.
I was going for zip zap.
No, I'm aware of what you were trying to do.
I know, but
they're aware of what you were trying to do.
You gotta believe me. It wasn't.
We're all aware of what you said.
It wasn't on purpose. You gotta believe me.
That's another dreadnought. 3.0?
Yeah.
Woo! Good blink.
Like I had to get the mine like right up into business. Oh, it's a boost. There we go. Beautiful. Almost at level 10. And then we only have 10 more levels to go to a permanent boost.
Yeah. Do you even get anything at 10 anymore? I don't remember what the
Yes. It's 5, 10, and 20.
I mean, I know it's 5, 10, and 20. I just don't remember what the boosts are.
I mean, I can look real quick. We still don't have any rerolls, by the way. Let's see. 5 or more, 30% extra body gear powers. 10 or more, 15% total recovery and faster shield cooldown. So just regen harder. And then 20 or more, the boost.
The boost.
The boost. Well, that's another thing that happened in the past week. The Super Bowl. The football's happened.
Oh yeah, I guess that was this past Sunday.
Yeah. If you're a fan of football and or commercials, that happened. Yeah. If you are a fan of football, it's a pretty good game. If you are a fan of commercials, it's a pretty weak year. And if you're a fan of neither, I mean, I hear there's a Puppy Bowl most years. I don't know if they're still doing that.
Oh yeah, they're still doing Puppy Bowl.
Apparently,
or if you still prefer watching regular football, you can just watch the Nickelodeon cast of it.
I'm told that Nickelodeon cast was the way to watch it. I watched it normally, but I saw some clips of the Nickelodeon one. It's like, man, I should have watched that one.
I've heard it was very good.
Dora the Explorer coming in to like explain penalties and just generally throw shade for no reason. It's just a pop-up of Dora the Explorer. It's like, do you think that they need the map to find the end zone? It's like, damn, Dora, calm down. Yeah, it was a thing. Oh, it's a Seraph. Look out, there's a new Seraph in town. Well, not anymore, though. And then on this past Tuesday was the old Valentine's Day. Did you do anything for that at all?
Nah. Planning on having a nice dinner tonight, but that depends on when we get done here and if the child is able to go back down to grandparents tonight.
Fair enough on both counts.
I'm going to make some salmon and zucchini and squash.
That sounds very fancy.
Debating if I'm doing rice or mashed potatoes. I think the rice technically goes better, but it's like more work and stuff.
Oh, we hit level 10.
You did hit level 10.
Yeah, I observed Singles Awareness Day by just working for most of it. But then I plan to observe the other holiday of the following weekend, which is the Valentine's Chocolate Sales Day.
There you go.
The true holiday of February.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, there's like a President's Day in there too, somewhere, I guess. There's probably even another one, but I don't see my calendar. I don't, like, notice any holidays these days because I'm always working. I don't leave the house, and I don't, like, have cable to watch the news or anything, so I just kind of... like, every once in a while I'd be like, oh, something is happening at some point.
Sounds about right.
I'm going to be the new groundhog for Groundhog's Day. I will emerge from my hole once a year, and I may or may not see my shadow. Oh, that's a wave 270.
Oh, that's the Respect the Classics. Oh, there's Last Stand.
But I blunk.
Apparently not enough. Man, he is. Oh, the lasers.
I did a blunk and then I got a dunk.
Yeah, it was a very mean 270. You weren't quite there for it.
Yeah. Why do they gotta be so mean to me?
It's because it's just something.
I was trying to just live my best life by not doing much and just letting the game handle it. And then the game did handle it, but not in the way that I wanted. But there you go. If you ever want a very easy build to just get by through life with, you can't really go wrong with Charge Mind Vortex.
Yeah.
It just, you set it and forget it, romp peel, let it go.
I mean, realistically, just loaded mine, most things, is pretty good.
Got him. Victory is mine.
Perfect.
I was hoping desperately that one would die to the black hole and then the rupture would kill the other one. So I call this one a draw.
Yes. Perfect.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.